Hello, this is CONNORISSUPERGOOFY, and welcome to a review of the new single, which is the third and final single for me and Nervynx's collaborative studio album, Life After Graduation. The track is called Leather Throne, and it was picked as the third and final single for the album cycle. Of course, the album is going to release on June 13th. So, yeah, very excited to release that album. We hope we can make this song a massive hit, but yeah. So the two singles prior to this, leading up to the album, were a 9 out of 10 and a 10 out of 10. So unfortunately, I don't think this single really unfortunately, I think this single is the weakest of the official singles. Obviously, we had Feel Power before the album cycle, which is going to be included on the album, but that doesn't necessarily count as an official single because we released that song before we entered the cycle for the album. So, and that you would say is the weakest track we've released, but this is technically the weakest official single because I don't think it lives up to either Call That Cap remix or Hooligans, but it is not far off. This new song is definitely representative of what the first leg of the album is going to be like, because this track is going to appear early on in the track list. Early on in the track list, there's more of these like experimental kind of summer bop songs that like, for example, Call That Cap is kind of falls into this is that same category. As a matter of fact, the song comes right after Call That Cap, and I think it fits the album really well, at least that first section of the album, with the instrumental. I think the instrumental is very left field. It's not the type of instrumental you would think of for a hip-hop album or for even a CONNORISSUPERGOOFY album, even though I've started to go a bit more left field with my production on projects like Scathe. I think this is definitely quite an experimental kind of beat. It's got like, I think it's some sort of bell for the main melody of the song, which is really good, and the drums are like those electro splats. Those serve as the drums for the chorus, which I think is really creative as well. And yeah, those are the other things that are kind of quirky and sort of left field with the instrumental, which is probably one of my favorite instrumentals on the album as well. Of course, I don't think it's as good as an instrumental as Hooligans, but yeah, it's good. And I think me and Eli both performed pretty well on it. Eli's first verse is really good. I think he does his first verse very well. The chorus, I think Eli's chorus is the weakest part of the song. It's like really layered up and kind of loud, and can, and does, I guess, kind of penetrate the ears a little bit in, like, a sort of, I don't know what the word is, but it does kind of penetrate the ears kind of strongly, if you know what I mean. I don't think it's a bad chorus, but it's definitely the weakest part of the song. And then my verse, I think I did really well on my verse. My verse is basically talking about how it's like very difficult to kind of get to me, like how a lot of people will like try to bully me or say stuff to them to hurt my feelings, and how they don't really get to me or hurt my feelings or anything. They don't really succeed at stuff like that, if you know what I mean. And it mentions like things like it mentions Big Soap, some of Big Soap's viewers. It mentions Salmon Games, the evil guy that was on Big Soap streams because he got mad because he was Big Soap's Rocket League teammate, and they lost the game, and then Salmon Games got mad and jumped on Big Soap's stream and started calling him names. It mentions that guy. It mentions Fake Spamton, which is more goofy than evil. But yeah. And then there's the bridge, which I think Nervynx's part of the bridge is a little bit pointless. It just says, I'm walking around at midnight knowing I can make things right over and over again. But then eventually it cuts into my part of the bridge, which is probably where the biggest quotable and the biggest earworm section of the song comes in, where I say, Rumble is a booty game mode, but that won't stop me from watching a Big Soap stream where it is involved. It all gets dissolved. Tornadoes pick you up and you can freeze a ball. Rumble is evil. Rumble is evil. Rumble is evil. Rumble is evil. And it got stuck in both me and Eli's head as far as I can tell, and yeah, I won't be surprised if that makes the song a hit. But yeah, that's all I really had to say about this song. It's I thought it was gonna be good for the final single. That's why I chose it. Sorry, I didn't mean to put the D on the end of there. But yeah, that's about all I have to say. That's about it. See ya.